Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a relatively short video for you guys. I don't know if you know or not, I have been trying for the last year and a half or so to watch what I eat and to really lose weight. I've actually lost at this point 125 pounds, but more importantly, I have changed my eating habits. So I'm really trying hard to increase my protein every day because I find that that keeps me more satisfied and I'm not as hungry. So I've never been a big breakfast person. What I do now is I put protein drink in my coffee instead of creamer in the morning. So I get my protein that way. But also, my niece shared with me a Copycat recipe for the Starbucks egg bites, which are great, and I can make those like once. Usually I make them for like the whole week, and that way I can eat them if I need a quick snack or something. I can grab one. Sometimes I'll have them for, have a couple of them for lunch or for dinner. But I just keep them in my refrigerator and keep them on hand for that extra boost of protein whenever I need it. So I thought today I would take you along as I make some for the week. So let's get started. All right, so the first thing we need is, and I'm only doing half a recipe. So the full recipe calls for a dozen eggs. I'm actually gonna do half a recipe, so I'm only gonna do 6 eggs. And last time I did 6 eggs, it made like 10 of the egg bites. So we're going to put 6 eggs in our blender. Three, 4, 5, and 6. All right. So we got those done. Let me put these in my compost bin. And I'm also going to wipe down this area real quick because I can't stand a mess. Okay. So we have our eggs in there. Move these so I do not break them. And then the next thing we're going to add is, the full recipe calls for 7 ounces of Gruyere and 7 ounces of cheddar. I'm actually going to do half and half. So I have 7 ounces combined. So 3.5 cheddar, and I have a raw cheddar that I got from Azure Standard, which is phenomenal. And I got 3.5 ounces of the Gruyere. It's actually a Gruyere and Swiss mix. And then I'm going to do, so the full recipe calls for a 16-ounce container of cottage cheese. I actually used half of this for my last recipe, so there's only half a carton left, which is perfect because I'm only doing half. So 8 ounces of cream cheese, which is a lovely boost of protein. And we're going to add some salt and pepper, which I forgot last time I made these. I forgot to add the salt and pepper in there. And just so you know, I also have my oven preheating to 310 degrees. The other thing I like to add, just to add a little bit of extra flavor, you can add some red pepper flakes, you can add some garlic powder, which I'm going to add some roasted garlic powder. And I'm going to add just a little bit of red pepper flakes, just to give it a little bit of spice. Just a little pinch. And I'm going to turn my oven on, I'm going to turn my blender on, and we're going to pulse this until it's nice and creamy. So, I don't know, let me move you guys up here a little bit. See how creamy that is? Okay, so we have that done. It was as quick as that. Now I'm gonna move you guys, well, actually I'm gonna move this back, and I'm gonna grab my muffin tins. So I'm using silicone muffin tins, and I'm gonna go ahead and spray them. I'm just gonna spray enough for 10, and then if I have more, I can do it. So, and then I'm gonna fill up my muffin tins. So again, it's super easy to make these. Oh, I didn't add my bacon bits. Darn it. Should have added bacon bits in the bottom. All right, that's okay. I'll put them on top. It's all good. Actually, what I'll do is I'll put them in, and I will stir them in. Okay. So that's all good. Hang on, let me get my... I always forget something. So if I had my wits about me, I would say you put the bacon bits in the bottom of the muffin tins before you fill them. However, since I do not have my wits about me, we're going to do it this way. And I'm just putting a little bit in each one. Because again, bacon has lots of protein. And today is all about the protein. Okay. Then I'm going to take a chopstick, and I'm just going to stir those in. Which I guess is nice, because now they won't just be in the bottom of the egg bite. They'll be mixed throughout. All right, I'm going to use a spoon, and I'm going to move some of this one into one that's not quite as full, so it doesn't overflow. Same with this one. Okay. Of course, my cat brings her toy in the minute this starts, which we've discussed in other videos. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is, as soon as my oven heats, which it's almost heated, it's at 303, I'm going to put these in the oven, and I'm going to put water in the pan. So they kind of do like a sous vide or a bain-marie. So as soon as I'm getting ready to do that, I'll bring you guys back. I don't know if I had the muffin tins, if I had it right. So this is our filled muffin tins, and I will be back shortly. Okay. So our oven is preheated. I'm going to put my egg bites in. This out a little bit. Okay. put my egg bites in. Then I have some water here. And I'm going to pour into the bottom of the pan. All right, a little bit more. Okay, put this back in, and we let those bake for 35 minutes. So as soon as those are out, I'll be back. Okay guys, so my egg bites are done. Take them out. Trying not to spill the water on me. Doo-doo-doo. All right, and I'm gonna let them sit for just a minute, to cool off a little bit before I take them out of the silicone molds. So when I'm ready to do that, I'll be back. All right, we're gonna try and take them off. Let me make sure. And I'm just gonna put them on this other cookie sheet. But the nice thing about the silicone is they literally pop right out. Whew, they are kind of hot though. Okay. And then once they cool off completely, I will just put them in another container or a Ziploc bag and put them in the refrigerator for the week. And then when I take them out to cook them, I can just heat them up for about a minute in the microwave at 50% power. And it's like they were just made. So, they're still wicked hot. Hot, hot. Burning myself. Anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider subscribing to my channel. Go ahead and hit the thumbs up notification to show me that you like this video. And leave me a comment and let me know what you guys are doing to increase your protein intake these days. Alright guys, I will see you on the next one. Bye!